Hey guys, JSQ here, and welcome to a video of me showing you what the best enchantments are and what they do in HEXXIT. Now, I saw in the comments on the video, which was the best swords and bows. Some of you guys were asking that when you go into the enchantment table, you actually see a lot of new enchantments that you don't know what they are. So, for example, if I just put some in, basically there is a lot of new enchantments. Now, basically in this video, what I'm going to be showing you is what they do, all the new ones obviously, because if I just say protection, like all the stuff from vanilla Minecraft, from the enchantments in that, like protection, that'll just make you more armored up basically. I just want to show you the new enchantments that are like kind of confusing and you don't know what they do. So basically what I'm going to do is tell you what they do. So basically there's going to be two parts of this video. There's going to be me showing you what the armor enchantments do and me showing you what the kind of new swords and bow enchantments do. So let's get started. So basically, as you can see now, I've got some Frezarite boots with cold touch on them. Basically, I think when you make Frezarite armor and just right click and enchant them, it automatically enchants, and it will most likely give you cold touch. Now, what cold touch does is actually allows you to walk on water, and as you can see, when you put them on, it just turns all the water into ice. So basically this works on still water like now, and it actually works on flowing water as well. So it is actually a great thing to use when you actually want to get across water really fast. So you may not need them boots that actually I think they're the whirlwind boots, are they? Or is it the cloud? Yeah, it's the whirlwind boots. You probably don't need them to run across water because you've got these, which will be easier to actually obtain because all you need is Frezarite from the meteors, and yeah, you're pretty much sorted when you enchant that. So yeah, basically that is what cold touch does. Now, I've enchanted some a diamond chestplate here with fiery aura on it. Now, if you just let me just get my chestplate back. Where's it gone? Come here. Okay, I'll put that back in there, and as you can see, it's got fiery aura at the top. Basically what fiery aura does is it causes any mob that deals physical damage, like kind of a zombie, when it hits you, it would actually set that zombie on fire. So if I actually I need to go in creative and spawn a zombie just to prove to you that it is actually working. So if I just get a zombie and let me just, so it'll actually attack me in normal mode. Okay, mode 0, and then we just spawn the zombie. Have I got it on? Yeah, and then it hits us. When it hits us, it actually sets on fire itself, so that's actually dealing even more damage to it. So let's just kill this zombie quite quickly. Come on. Not gonna kill me, is it? You better not kill me, you sneaky devil. Oh, there we go. Okay, so basically that is what it does. It sets zombies and other mobs that hit you on fire. It won't set creepers on fire because they'll just explode in your face basically, but yeah, that's what I wanted to. Why did I just go back to that? I was in this, wasn't I? But yeah, that's basically wanted to show you. Let's just eat this rotten flesh. Nom. Okay, so that's basically fiery aura. Now there's one called HEXXIT, which you can enchant up to 5, I do believe, or is that 4? It's 4, isn't it? God damn it. Yeah, Ivy is 4. But yeah, what HEXXIT does, let me just put this in, for example. HEXXIT, there it is. You can enchant it up to 5 levels. Or is it 4? Okay, what's this one? That's 4. Okay, you can enchant it up to 4 levels, HEXXIT. And what HEXXIT does is it causes the withering effect, which is when kind of like a wither skeleton hits you and turns your hearts black. As you can see in, like, well, mine are recharging at the moment, but oh my god, look at all that XPs I got. Definitely didn't spawn all that in, no. But anyway, basically the withering effect is when your hearts turn black and actually just slowly decreases your health. Basically, with HEXXIT on your armor, depending on the power of it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or like I, or IV, basically, the higher that, the slower you're going to get withered down. So, yeah, that's kind of a good enchantment to have, actually. So, I'd take that to the nether if I was you. Just telling you. But, yeah, now I've got Thief's Armour with Vitality. Basically, you can find all these if you just put in Armour and it'll give you vitality there that you can make. So basically what vitality does is there's actually 4 ranks to this. There's 5%, 10%, 15% and 20%. And then basically, however, it depends what percent you get. So if you're on 4, which is IV, then you'll have 20% chance. Basically what vitality does, it changes the damage to your hunger bar. So you will not be getting dealt damage with the hearts, but instead it will decrease your hunger. So if I get hit by a zombie or something, it will take the hunger bar down, not my heart. So actually, this is actually a really good piece of armor for like kind of PvP and stuff like that. So that's kind of good. But obviously it'll take it down at a slower rate if you've got a higher enchanted armor. So yeah, that's kind of good. Now the next one I wanted to speak about was reading. Now what reading does is, if you put it on, if you've actually got blocks from Bibliocraft, that mod, then you can actually read them blocks, like kind of like the secret messages and stuff they have on them. It's the same as kind of reading glasses or tinted glasses for what it does. So it's basically putting on your helmet instead. So if you want to know what that is, I'd recommend going to the HEXXIT wiki or something and finding out what you can actually read through them blocks. But that's basically all the new pieces of enchantments for the armor. Now in the second part of this video, I'm going to show you what the enchantments are for the weapons and stuff, and that'll be the final part of the video. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Okay guys, so in this part of the video, I'm actually going to show you the best enchantments for all of these cool little weapons in HEXXIT. Now yeah, basically I'm going to get straight into this. So basically what we have firstly is the Soul Stealer enchantment, which is best to be put on scythes in my opinion, because obviously you collect souls with scythes and they're probably the most effective way of collecting souls. But basically what Soul Stealer is, don't get confused with the next one I'm going to show you, which is Soul Steal. They're really similar, but basically if you listen now you won't get confused. So basically there is 5 ranks to this. So as you can see, we've gone up to V, which is 5. You've got I, IV, and then V, which is 5. So the 5 ranks are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Now each one of them depending on which one. So I've got V at the moment, which would be the highest one, which is 9. Say you had 3, that would be 5, and then so on. You can always look at the HEXXIT wiki for all this stuff. But basically what it does is puts a soul into the soul shard. So basically, say I have 5 right now, and then I steal a soul by using the scythe. It will actually give me 9 souls instead of just the 1 that you would normally get anyway. So let me just change the game mode back to this. But yeah, so I'm going to go over that again. What this does is the Soul Stealer. It basically, what it does is, say I've got the enchantment 5 on it, which is V. It'll give me 9 souls instead of just the 1 you would get from not having it enchanted. So yeah, that's basically what Soul Stealer is. Now Soul Steal 3, which I have now, which is the next one, this is a completely different kind of thing. Like, it's not the same as Soul Stealer. This is why it's so confusing. But yeah, not to be confused with Soul Stealer. When a mob dies, it releases its soul to be used with an essence vessel from the Hark and Scythe mod. But yeah, basically there's 3 ranks to this. So I've got the highest one, which is 3. The 3 ranks are 1, which is 33%, 2, which is 66%, and 100% chance for the 3. So once, if it actually works, the percentage, it will have actually drop a soul, basically. So you have more chance of dropping a soul with this Soul Steal. So yeah, that's also pretty good. But yeah, that's basically the 2 most confusing ones I could explain, because they're really similar. But yeah, they're pretty good enchantments in this HEXXIT mod. So yeah, basically the next one is Bloodletting, which is again 3 ranks like the Soul Steal. There's 1, 2 and 3. Basically 1 is 33%, 2 is 66%, and 3 is 100%. Basically each chance, it gives you an entity to leave blood on the ground to be used with an essence vessel from the Hark and Scythe mod. Now basically, if you could imagine now, if I just hit a zombie or something, it would like splat blood everywhere, kind of like what you can do with the glaive and stuff. So this could actually be a really good enchantment to put on the glaive or something, so it drops a lot more blood. So yeah, basically the higher enchantment, it'll give you a lot more blood basically on the floor that you can then fill up an entity vessel with, or an essence vessel, sorry. But yeah, that's basically what the Bloodletting does. Now the next one on my diamond sword is called Focus. Now what Focus does is it can actually be applied to all swords. What it does is kind of makes augment abilities charge faster. So say you have a charge on it, it will actually charge a lot faster. So this can only have 2 ranks, I think. So as you can see, I've only got Focus 1 and Focus 2. So what Focus 1 does is it charges 1.5 times faster, and rank 2 charges 2 times faster. So yeah, that's basically what Focus does. It will charge it up a bit faster if you've got an augment ability on it. So the next one is on my golden sword, which is actually called Afterlife. Now there's 3 ranks to this. There's 10%, 20% and 30%, each rank being a different percent. So 1 would be 10, 2 would be 20 and 3 would be 30. Now basically this is a really simple one to explain. Each percent, say I've got 3 at the moment, I'll have a 30% chance of actually killing a zombie, for example, and then that zombie would then drop a zombie spawn egg. So that is actually a way of collecting spawn eggs in HEXXIT. So yeah, that's basically what Afterlife does. It's really simple, really. So yeah, and then if we move on to my next diamond sword, it is Decapitate. Now this is pretty self-explanatory. The higher the percentage, which is so I've got 3 on mine at the moment, so that's 100% chance. But the first chance on the rank 1 Decapitate 1, that would be 33%. Decapitate 2 would be 66%, and like I just said before, Decapitate 3 would be 100%. So yeah, basically, if I hit one now, hit a zombie or a creeper and killed it, then it will drop its head without any hesitation with Decapitate 3, because it's 100% chance to drop a head. Now the last one which I want to talk about is actually for bows. Now I've got the crystal bow here because I don't know, I like the crystal bow. But yeah, there's 3 ranks to this Blight enchantment, which is actually pretty awesome. But yeah, basically what it does is not Decapitate, I mean Blight 1 would give you 5, Blight 2 would give you 10, and then, well, these are seconds by the way, 5, 10 and 15 seconds depending on the rank. So 1 would be 5, 2 would be 10, 3 would be 15 seconds. So yeah, basically what it does is Blight, it actually has a chance to wither the target. So as you know what withering is from vanilla Minecraft, basically it'll turn your hearts black and start withering you down, so you're like, oh my god, what's happening? But yeah, basically that's what Blight does on these bows. So you can also be a wither skeleton with them epic withering abilities. But yeah guys, that's pretty much all the enchantments I can show you right now for all the new enchantments in HEXXIT. That's all of them, I do believe. And yeah, if you want to find out more information, there's always the HEXXIT wiki that will give you more information about them. And yeah guys, I hope this helped in any way. If it did help in any way, please leave a like on this video, as it always helps. And yeah, this has been JSQ. Peace.